I greet you all in the name of the Creator, the number one, the only one, the end of the world. My name is Nuruddin Tijani. This is the Ministry of Truth, the Return of Light. In today's video, I'm going to be etymologizing the name Christmas and the name Santa Claus. The word Christmas and the name Santa Claus. Before I get started, let me say this one thing important, which is today's date is the 7th of January 2025, and according to the Gregorian calendar, today is the Christmas day according to the Orthodox Christian calendar in several countries all around the world, including Russia, I believe Greece, and other Orthodox practicing Christian nations all around the world. So I have taken this opportunity to etymologize the name of the popular name Christmas and the popular name Santa Claus. So let's get into it. So the first name we're going to etymologize is actually Christmas. So what is the meaning of the word Christmas? So many people have actually, so many millions of people actually celebrate this holiday, but do not know exactly what the word means. So some people would say it actually comes from the word Christ, which is very obvious in the word Christ or Christ. Okay, so Christmas. Some people may have a particular definition of the word, but I'm not going to go into that today, the popular definition of the word Christmas, because of time. So I'm just going to bring out the original Yoruba etymology of the word Christmas. Many people may be surprised at what is the connection of Yoruba with Christmas? Well, there are so many things that we don't know and that we actually many people have been denied the truthful knowledge of the world. It may sound extremely strange that the word Christmas may actually come from the Yoruba etymology. The origin may be from the Yoruba language. The truth is, many things, many words, many names in the world today are actually originated from the Yoruba language, the ancient language of Yoruba. For those who do not know, Yoruba language is one of the languages spoken on the western part of African continent, which is specifically rooted in the country called Nigeria. There's a tribe called Yoruba tribe, and they're found in so many parts of the world, including in the Americas, Asia, Africa, most popularly found in Africa and in other parts of the world, in Europe and so many other places. So let's get into the name, the first one, which is Christmas. Okay, the word Christmas is actually from the Yoruba word, and it actually means, first of all, let's write down Christmas as it is written in the English today. Christmas. Okay, we say Christmas, but it's written as Christmas. So you would agree with me if I write the name down as Christmas. Okay, the CH is the K sound, so we're just gonna represent it with the original K, which is Christmas. Now, it is very important to say this thing what I'm gonna say now is very important because everybody, maybe 90% of the world population today actually believe that Jesus was born in December, and it was he's been celebrated, the birth of Jesus celebrated in December. But the proof is actually very, very important, and we can find the proof in the name that the birth of Jesus is not actually in December, but in spring, specifically in the zodiac of ARIES. And that's what I'm going to be bringing out in this etymology. God willing, I'll be able to do the right justice to the original etymology, and everybody will actually see the truth in this word. So now let's see. The word Christmas is actually from the word Ikarisi. This is the first part of the word Chris, and then the next word is T, and then we have Emaisi, okay, or Emaisi. Actually, let me write it down as EC, excuse me, EC. So we have Ikarisi, Timaisi, Karisi, Mercy, Karisi, Timesi. So that's actually the original pronunciation, which is a long version of that word. Kadis itimersi. All right. Some people in today's Yoruba, Yoruba tradition actually call it Keresimesi. Okay, that's kind of close, but they actually, transliterating the word Christmas, but the original pronunciation is actually Keresimesi. Now, why have I talked about the word Aries? And you can see in the picture that I shared right here, you can see the zodiac Aries. Now, let's see and understand the original root of the word Aries from the word Christmas, and that's what we're going to find here as Aries. Actually, the word Aries is actually hidden in the word Christ. It's actually Aries, okay, and we have it as Adisi. Let me write the word Aries so we can see. Aries is actually from the Yoruba phrase Adisi. Adisi means the light of life, or the light of the beginning, and that is the first thing. That is the name of the month, the first month of the year. The birth of a new year is actually in Aries, and that is actually Arisi. That is Aries. Arisi means the light of the beginning, or the month of the beginning. Okay, or the beginning month of the of life, or of the year. That's what Aries actually means. Arisi. So that's what we have as Aries in the etymology. So now, putting the word Aries back into the word Christmas, we have Ikarisi. So means the count of Aries. Ika in Yoruba language means the count. So we have here the word Ika means Ika, the count of Aries, which means the month of Aries, which is Ikarisi, the month of Aries. I'm sorry for the sound you might be hearing in the background. I think the neighbor is actually fixing something. All right, so Ikarisi, so means the count of Aries, or the month of Aries, the calendar of Aries, or the month of, or the count of Aries. It makes a lot of sense because it's the zodiac and it's used for counting. So that's it. And now the second part of the word is T. T means of. Ikarisi, T, which means of. Now, T of what? Imasi. Imasi is actually, could be referring to the month of March. Okay. Imasi actually in Yoruba etymology is actually, it actually means the appearance, or the brightening of light. Okay. Imasi means the brightening of life, or the brightening of light. Okay. The appearance of life, or the brightening of light. So that is one etymology, the deep etymology of it. But if we bring it back to what we understand in the world today, it actually could be from the word March or Mars. Okay, Mars or March. Okay, it could be that's where the word comes from, which actually means that the zodiac Aries starts at the end of March, which means Ikarisi T Mars, which means the count of Aries in the start of March. So that's the meaning of the word Christmas. Okay, so if we etymologize the word March, which is referring to the word Mars, which is Imarisi, or we can just call it as Imarisi, which means the appearance of life, which is what happens in spring. Can you see the original connection right there? So we have Ikarisi Timasi, which means the count, or the calendar, or the month, or the counting of life, of the month, or the calendar of life, of light, of Aries in the month of March. Okay, Ikarisi Timasi. So that's it. That's the original etymology in the Yoruba language. Now let's move on because of time. Let's quickly go to the name Santa Claus, okay, which is also a Yoruba name which has a root in the Yoruba language. I'm sorry for the sound in the background. Let's keep going. Okay, we have Santa Claus. Okay, now Santa Claus, some people also would be saying, how is it possible to have Santa Claus. How could it be from the Yoruba word? What kind of connection is that? How is it possible? Believe me, it's absolutely possible, and it's in Yoruba language, and it actually is San T. Okay, San T Aku Akula, Santa Kula. Okay, the US here, the us here is actually a Greek suffix which is used to talk about, which is given to a masculine figure. For example, Jesus. There's so many names with the OS or US at the end of the word, which is actually a suffix. Actually, like the etymology of the word US also, which is a suffix of Greek, is actually in Yoruba language, but I'm not going to do that in this video because of time. So we have Santi Akulasi. So the word clause is actually could be written as clause, which is from the word akulaisi, but I'm going to omit the suffix us, and I'm going to write akula. We have akula, okay, Santa Kula. That's the word, that's the name, Santa Kula. Okay, Santa Kula. Now, what does the word akula mean? Akula could mean a land, but it also could mean the race of a people, the ancient ancestor, our ancient ancestor. Some of them were called Akula. If you read about it, you can Google the word Akula. It will take you to the history of people especially in the Sanskrit stories in India. They're called Akula, the ancient ancestors of the original people of the world. There's so many things I can say about this word, but I'm not going to do that in this video because of time. So Santa Kula. So what does it mean, sun? The word sun it's referring to the word sun or the sun. Okay, so Santa Kula could mean the son of Akula, which means the son, or referring to a person of the people of Akula. All right, that's one meaning. Also, the sun, if we etymologize the word Akula itself, it could mean the hour of appearing. For example, it could be written as Agula. I apologize for the sound in the background. Probably some energy is it's actually trying so hard for me not to do this video. But let's see how it goes. Agula, okay. Akula could also be written as Agula, which means the hour of appearance of light. Okay, so if you say sun, Tagula, it could mean the hour of the appearance of light, which is a title given to a king, a person, which is also referring to the name of Jesus Christ. Santa Gula. It could be referring to the name of Jesus Christ, also the son of the appearance of light. So that's it. And then also you can find the word sun in several cultures in the world today, referring to a way of giving respect to people. It's a title. Okay, so that's it. There's a lot to say in this etymology, but I'm just going to keep it short. If you have any questions, we can discuss it in the comment section. So yeah, that's it. The word Christmas is actually from the Yoruba etymology, which is Karisi Temasi, which is referring to the month of Aries, the count of Aries in the month of March, from the month of March. And the word Santa Claus is actually Santa Kula, which means the son of the ancient ancestor of Akula, or the hour of the appearance of light, which is the title that could be given to a king or Jesus himself. So that's it. Thank you for your attention. I apologize for the length of the video. It's very important. There's a lot to talk about this, but I think this is the best I can do to summarize the etymology. So if this is your first time coming across this channel, please consider subscribing to join us on this journey of learning about the history of the word of the world, and meaning of words, especially country names and biblical names of the past. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I appreciate your presence. Please like this video and share it with the people that you love. I'll see you in the next video. Salwa.